Mint. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's bright, it's early, and we are on our way to pick up a new truck. Without further ado, let's get en route. All right, guys, so I've been traveling now for about 2.5 hours. We are on our way to some random remote town in central Virginia. We're cruising in the LML, doing the speed limit, of course, towing the deck over from LRA. Thank you guys for letting me borrow that, by the way, as always. I don't have a trailer yet, but luckily the family at LRA just lets me kind of grab it and go whenever. I am so grateful for that, by the way. Now, in terms of the DURTYMAX dually giveaway, Ron Burgundy is up for grabs, and one of you guys are going to be taking him home. Getting entered is simple, guys. Every $20 equals one automatic entry. Just think like a hat or a shirt or a hoodie or even 2 key tags could get you the keys for a 1-of-1 dually. Now, be mindful of the fact, my procrastinators out there, be mindful of the fact that this giveaway only has 3 weeks left. The first one ran for 2 months, and don't think that this is the same case. This one ends Easter Sunday, April 21st. Do not sleep on it because it could be you. Enthusiast is the first link in the description below. Now, we are getting close to our destination to pick up the new build for the channel, and I couldn't be any more stoked about it. I've wanted to bring a new brand onto the channel for the longest time, but I was always a little bit weary about it. But I figured 2.5 years into having this channel, I should probably stop thinking and really start doing. And I think, okay, yeah, my channel is DURTYMAX Jack, and I build DURTYMAXs, which I know all of you guys enjoy, but I need you to also realize that I am a general diesel enthusiast and general car enthusiast at that. I don't discriminate to any makes, models, fuel types, imports, domestics, Europeans, anything. I love it all. And that's really what enthusiast stands for, although it's always kind of shed out in a diesel light. And well, because we do diesel giveaways. So we are about 40 minutes away from the destination where we're going to be picking this truck up. We're actually getting it from another dealer down here, just like a random dealer down in Virginia. I found it on Auto Trader. I did like one of those 500-mile searches because I had kind of a slim pickings criteria. Lime Ridge was searching for this vehicle for me for about a month, but nothing really worthwhile was coming up, so we decided to kind of expand our search. Now, the awesome thing about having the family at Lime Ridge is the fact that they actually kind of dealer sourced this thing for me, and they were going to even be so kind to ship it up for us, but I'm slightly impatient, and I decided that we haven't done a long adventure like this in a while together, so I decided to go out and pick it up sooner. Plus, I really kind of couldn't wait. I'm sure you can't blame me. We are only about 20 minutes away. I'll see you when we get down there. All right, guys, so unfortunately, I wasn't able to film at the location where we picked the truck up, but let me just say that the truck is currently sitting on the trailer, and wow, DURTYMAX owner gone rogue. That's pretty much all I have to say. So I'm like so excited right now. I don't even really know the proper way of like revealing this vehicle to you guys. So I guess I'm just gonna have to kind of get creative here. I don't know whether I'm gonna do it in Virginia or if I'm gonna do it. Wait, can you guys see a reflection? No, you can't. Oh God, I'm holding out on you guys so bad right now. I apologize. I just want to make this reveal extra special because today, well, today, boys, is a very big day. So enough talk. I present to you guys the new build on the channel. Enjoy. Enough said, let's get this thing fired up. I want to give you guys a hear of a classic diesel. And no, it's not that one. All right, here we go. First fire up of the Cummins, new to me and, well, old the most. All right, guys, so here we go. First test drive in the new 5.9 Cummins on the channel. What an exciting, exciting time. Oh, safety first, kids, safety first. Don't get too overzealous now. Can't compromise safety. Nor can we compromise video or audio quality. All right, way better. Here we go. Oh, that sound is so good. Guys, is this weird right now? See me in a Cummins? What the hell is this world coming to? Wait, no pun intended there. You can't beat that sound. All right, guys, so I think that this is a good opportunity for me to explain why I decided to go with this truck, even more so than that of a Power Stroke, as I'm sure the Power Stroke family out there is kind of like, yo, dude, what the hell? Why are you forgetting about us? So let me take a minute to explain. To make an extremely long story short, I grew up with a 5.9. My father actually owns, and still to this day owns, an '07 silver 3500 mega cab dually 5.9. And that is the truck that I quite literally grew up driving. I mean, honestly, guys, like I turned 16 and I was cruising around in that truck, and man, was she hippie. But that's really what sparked my infatuation with diesels from the start. So I had made a comment to the people that we ended up picking this thing up from before I transferred it back up to PA, and I said, you know, it's crazy. Like right when I jumped into the pilot seat here, I said, you know, it's really crazy because this view right here feels so familiar. And familiar meaning there's just a wicked amount of nostalgia associated with sitting in front of the steering wheel and seeing the black and white gauge cluster and the orange gauge needles, and just looking around at some of like the silver trim and the gray dashboard and the buttons, and I mean literally everything is the same. Now the one thing that my dad's truck had that this truck doesn't is the automatic 4-wheel drive, but I'm okay with manual. If anything, these are just a little bit more analog, if you will, and well, won't cause any problems. But I think that's probably one of the coolest things about owning this truck right now is all of those amazing memories from when I was a child growing up and really falling in love with vehicles and diesels as a whole. It's safe to say that this is now also the slowest truck that I own. Cummins fans, I'm sorry, we'll get this thing faster. Trust me, guys, all great things take time. But right now, this truck also is on its stock tune. Although it does have the 5-inch catted exhaust and the Banks Ram Air, it doesn't really do all that much to spice things up. So that's another question that I wanted to ask you guys, as I'll be asking you a lot of questions, because again, I am no expert on every powertrain platform. Rather, every powertrain platform is kind of a learning opportunity for me. So, sorry, that was a really winded way of going about asking this question, which is, who are good tuners that you guys recommend? I've got a lot of friends that own 5.9, so I'm sure I could reach out to them, but what's the fun in that when I have all of you? Drop a comment below. I'd love to know what you guys have to say, and you know, I'll probably end up getting in touch with somebody. Or if you guys want, on Instagram, if you don't follow me, I'm at DURTYMAX, DU4RsTYMax. That information's in the description below as well. If you guys want to tag me in reputable tuners that you would recommend for this platform, then I'd be open for that as well. All right, let's get some more exhaust clips, because that is a great sound. So I do want to send a special shout out to my dad, my father, the guy that really got it all started, because although it's a different truck, the memories will never ever go away. So big shout out to my father, the OG, the guy that really was responsible for all the chaos that's ensued with my life up until this point in time. And you know, it's pretty cool to be back in the seat where all these awesome memories got started. Well, I gotta know, is it weird for you guys to see me driving around in a Cummins? You can be honest. I imagine that it probably is. Now, this is probably also a good opportunity for me to just let you guys know that the DURTYMAX content is not gonna go away. Rather, I just wanted to kind of diversify a little bit. We still have the DURTYMAX, which you guys can get entered to win, by the way. We still have the MiniMax, which I just did some crazy things for. You'll find out on another road trip, which is gonna be coming up here in about a week or so. And we got the LML refresh that's on its way as well. So there's definitely no lack of fun things that are happening on this channel, because at the end of the day, what do? We all work because we love to play. Oh, what a day. Ugh. That blue is really growing on me fast too, I'll tell you what. Now the one gripe, because there's always a gripe with this truck here behind me, is that it didn't meet one criteria that I had in my search. And I was pretty picky throughout the process, but I kind of had to flex on this one thing, and that was the transmission. I was really hoping to get a G56. That's ultimately what I really wanted, but it was practically impossible to find in the time frame that I had. I wanted to bring a truck onto the channel relatively quickly after we finished the DURTYMAX build to continue the build. A bunch of parts are already on the way for this truck, and I can't wait to get started with all of you. And it's gonna go through a pretty awesome transformation, which I think that you're all gonna love. But the one thing that it didn't have was the G56 transmission, which I really wanted. A, because, well, selfishly, I wanted to own a manual truck. I actually drove one of Lime Ridge's, that one right there, which is a G56 6.7, and I fell in love with it. It was a ton of fun. Not because it's like a race car. You can't really drive them like race cars, if anything, but it's just really neat to move through the gears manually in a turbo diesel. So unfortunately, I couldn't go that route, but at least it's not a 68 and it's a 48. From what I understand, in the small window of time that I've had to talk to a large number of experienced people, the 48 is way better off. So once we start moving a little bit more power to the rear wheels on this thing, we will probably, you know, be making a few alterations to the transmissions. But what I hear is they are relatively easy to build, and it's kind of like a no-brainer. I guess I'm part of the club now where we go through transmissions like tires or tanks of fuel. Which one? Because one goes a lot faster than another. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So I hope that you guys are really stoked about the new build on the channel. It will be getting a lot of attention here over the next few weeks, and we'll be talking about a lot of common things. The last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about and really kind of ask you, I love this conversation that we're having, it's awesome, is what do you guys want to see done to this truck? You want to see it lifted? You want to see it lowered? I believe it's already leveled. It sits pretty good. What do you want to see aesthetically? What do you want to see performance-wise? And what do you want to see kind of everything else in between? I'd really love to know, because I kind of already have an idea as to what this thing's going to look like after the fact, which you can kind of envision over here, but I kind of want to compare my intent to what it is that you guys would like to see. So with that said, guys, check out Enthusiast, grab some entries for the DURTYMAX, aka Ron Bergenduel. My Like League, I love you guys. I know you're out there, especially my Cummins fans in the Like League. You guys probably mashed this thumbs up immediately upon seeing this truck. If you haven't subscribed already, tap that subscribe button, as we have a whole new realm of content to come from this build right here behind me. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see y'all in the next upload. The sun was crazy strong over there, so I'm trying to... How is it? Is it good? Hopefully it's good. Is it good? Focus. Oh God. Hopefully one of those work. This thumbnail process is killing me.